Hi all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, aka No Shins. This video is about, me having an iPhone XS Max, and I've now had it since the 1st of March. Well, the 1st of April. I think it's the 1st of April actually. So this is getting on for a month. This is a month and 2 weeks. Well, a month and a week I've had this phone now, so 5 weeks say. And I'm very impressed. I like the camera on it. It never fails to amaze me, all the different options I've got in the camera. But it's a shame it's not a wide angle lens. But what it does have is a telephoto lens, optical zoom into 10 times. I know the Samsung S20 Ultra has 100 times, but it's just digital zoom. It's not the same quality as the zoom on my camera. But digital zoom is not the same as optical zoom. Anyway, I don't regret getting this phone over the S20 Ultra. The S20 Ultra is a lot more expensive than this phone cost me. Anyway, I like the idea of having a virtual home button, so I switched the virtual home button on this phone. And bear in mind, I've never owned an iPhone before this phone. So this phone is the first iPhone or Apple device I've ever owned actually. I've got an iPad, but it's my dad's. I'm just borrowing it at the moment. And it's a first generation iPad, so it's very, very slow with today's YouTube and the Facebook world. It's not designed for Facebook and it's not designed for playing games. Unlike this phone, which can play Call of Duty at a very high frame rate. I was very impressed playing Call of Duty on this phone. It's a beast really. I know you'll say the OLED display will get outdated, and the outdated look of the front of the S10 Max is a bit dated now, but it should have a wide angle lens, but these things don't really bother me. I could have got the 11 Pro Max by Apple as well, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is a better phone than the XS Max, but the 11 non-Pro Max is probably worse than the XS Max. That's what the reviews I've read say. And I quite believe it. But this XS Max is a decent phone. It never drops out on calls, unless it doesn't have a signal, of course. Then it will drop out, but I usually have a signal wherever I go on PlusNet. On PlusNet mobile phone network, they use EE transmitters. They piggyback off EE transmitters, and there's an EE transmitter just up the road at Morwenstow near Bude, and I live just outside Bude in Cornwall now. I moved from Ilfracombe in the north, very north of Devon, to the very north of Cornwall. I've moved about 65 miles away from where I was before. It's a lot quieter down here, not a lot happens down here. There's no drugs going on down here. I don't even smoke weed anymore. I gave the weed up, I gave crack up, I gave heroin up. No longer on Zopiclone and no longer on pregabalin. That's called Lyrica, and Zopiclone is called Lunesta in America. Or the USA, the US of A, what do you want it to be called? The United States? America? I don't know what I meant to say, it's one of the two. I don't know, across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles away, that's what I know they are. That's just the coast as well, it could be 6,000 miles to the other side of America, couldn't it? 3,000 miles across, I think it is. I know it's a massive country though, with lots of states and stuff like that. Lots of cities, lots of pollution, lots of aeroplanes, lots of cars, lots of noise, lots of drugs probably. But I don't really want to go to America. I'm happy in England. I'd rather move to another property because I'm not getting on that well with some of the people, or one of the persons that live in this property. But I just have to live with it for now and deal with it at a later date. And hopefully I'll find somewhere else to live when I tell my social worker what's happened to me here. She'll listen and find me somewhere else to live after the lockdown is finished. After COVID-19 is buggered off basically. It's doing everyone's head in now. The depression I get is immense. Just because I'm not allowed out, I'm not even allowed to go for a walk anymore. But we don't even know what we're allowed to do, because no one tells us anything. Anyway, I'm really pleased with this mobile phone, and I'm getting a MacBook Air for £1,000 soon, and I'm not selling it for crap, I'm keeping it, but I like having a laptop computer and a mobile phone. I know I could get a little bit of money for them to a drug dealer, but I don't want to sell them really. I'm happy with what I've got now. I don't need to sell what I've got for crack. Crack isn't a physical addiction, it's a mental, psychological addiction. It's an addiction inside there, inside the noggin, in the brain, or my noggin, in my head. It's a psychological dependency, not a physical dependency such as heroin or cigarettes, where tobacco is physically addictive. But the only withdrawal symptom of tobacco is getting stressed out. When you don't smoke a fag or a cigarette, for all you American people, cigarette is what a fag is, not a gay person. It's something you smoke in your mouth. You smoke a cigarette. It's like you smoke a fucking fag. It's obvious. Sorry, I was in a very bad mood today. I'm so knackered. I'm woken up about 3 in the morning last night. I haven't slept properly for about a week or two. I haven't been drinking as much lately either. I cut down my drinking. I've been experimenting with my vaporizer and just filling up with combinations of different liquids. Someone thought that was a vaporizer saying blue. There's blue, B-L-U, on it. I think it's just tobacco flavour, but it's a dark orangey red flavour colour. And it looks a bit like tobacco leaves or something. Could be tobacco flavour. It tastes of tobacco a little bit, but so does the raspberry ripple, doesn't it? Raspberry ripple's a really nice taste. Let's show you my vaporizer again. It's here. Aspire K1 Stealth is the name of it. It's just filled up with juice. When I see the level there, 3/4 full of juice. I just smoked quite a lot of it when I went outside. I'm not even allowed to vape in the house here, even though it's not smoke. No one will have this. I've told them it's not smoke, they didn't believe me. It's vapour coming off a vaporizer. How difficult is that to understand? I think it's quite obvious, really, don't you? Some people need to get a brain so not live such a sheltered life. People here haven't even heard of cannabis before. I don't know how I'm even pushed out of it in this town. Without cannabis, it's hard to live. I can't even smoke weed here, not even CBD weed. That is bloody ridiculous in my opinion. CBD weed is 100% legal. It does not do any harm. It actually treats drug-induced psychosis. It's a treatment for psychosis. Yet I'm not allowed to smoke it because it's deemed a drug, even though it's not a drug, it's a plant. And CBD is just one thing that comes off cannabis. It only affects being calm. THC is just the active ingredient, the psychoactive ingredient within cannabis, which makes you high or stoned. CBD is the complete opposite. It makes you chilled out, makes you on a level, so you're more relaxed, so sleeping can be easier to obtain. This is exactly what I need. I'm not allowed to smoke CBD weed. I don't know if I'm allowed CBD and just put the drops of CBD under my tongue. I'm not even allowed to do that, I doubt. But I'll have to ask, but I don't think I will be allowed to do that. I'm moving out of here as soon as I can because I'm sick of it. Cheers now everyone. Please comment below if you have any questions. And please like this video, give me a thumbs up if you really wish. Please do that actually, it's just a acknowledge you've watched this video and I'll have your name. I might make a video response and get back to you that way, or I might just comment in the reply box. It just depends what you have to say about me on this video, just comments on this video. And please subscribe to my channel if you're a new viewer and not currently subscribed. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, and see you later. Bye all.